Friends, how not to fail by understanding your self concept. This is the topic of the video today, and lots of books, articles have been written on the concept of self confidence. Self confidence emanates from the knowledge of your self concept. Watch this video till the very end, and there will be a lot of clarity in the mumbo jumbo, in the swirling thoughts and feelings in your mind. Over the last 5 years, I have gone through a filtering process that has given me clarity of mind and thought. Hence, I thought of making this video for you, especially. You will enjoy this, I have no doubt about it in my mind. And therefore, let me begin by defining self-confidence. This is a concept of self. Number one, it is a trust in your capacity, capability, and your judgment. What do you think about yourself? How much you trust about your self-talk? That, my friends, matters the most in life. 3 components come to our minds of self-concept. First one is self-efficacy, second is self-esteem, and third is self-confidence. We've talked about self-confidence, which is a belief in yourself, expectations of your performance. And what are these self-confident people like? Happy people, doubt-free people, worthy people, no fear people, who carry throughout their lives good physical and mental health. Well, and what are we talking about self-esteem? It is a stable belief about your own worth. How consistently you believe, you think about yourself to be worthy. That's what self-esteem is all about. And self-efficacy is a more smaller version of self-esteem, which is a belief about your capacities to influence life events. In your life events, your belief that you can swing things around you for your benefit. That's what self-efficacy is all about. Now let me give you a statement. Don't worry about thinking big. Big goals, smart goals, yes, but big goals motivate you. And what stops you from becoming rich and famous and happy and super successful? Fear is the one which keeps you holding. To overcome fear of rejection, fear of failure, all you need to is think big. Don't worry, just think big and tell yourself you are a force of nature, unstoppable. Fear cannot hold you down. Not anymore, my friends. It doesn't hold me down, so it will not hold you. In the last 5 years, I have seen a fantastic amount of change in my life, in my expectations, and my performance. Just a belief in myself and a belief without any fear. Okay, let's talk about some principles I have learned which will increase your self-confidence and the way you look at life and the way you see yourself being happy and happily progressing day after day. The first is doubt and fear. Now, these 2 things come and they remain with you. One small things because of which you are afraid can remain with you forever in your life. That's the way human beings are. Next one which is a big no-no for anyone, is guilt and unworthiness. Guilt makes you vulnerable. Guilt makes the other people manipulate you or control you. And unworthiness puts you down, puts your energy down, puts your motivation down, puts your basically everything down. Okay, moving on. Inferiority and undeservedness are the twins we must get rid of if we have them in our life. First of all, they should not be in our life, but if they are, then let's just forget them. There is a famous psychologist, Martin Seligman. I would like to read one of his statements I like very much. Well-being just cannot exist in our own head. It is a combo of actually having a meaning, good relationships, and accomplishments. So these three things, if you have in your life, you are on the road to be more self-confident. Okay, let me share some of the things I have learned in my 5 years of journey since I trained in neuro-linguistic programming and started practicing the principles of neuro-linguistic programming. The first one is we learn our emotions, our habits and beliefs. When we were born, we were absolutely pure and clean. We could do anything which we want spontaneously. We wouldn't think before we act, and we would just do anything and everything on the spur of the moment. But as we grow up, we learn habits, emotions and beliefs from our parents, in our family, in our workplace, in our religious place, social gathering, and so on and so forth. What shapes your life is a cause and effect principle. For everything which happens in your life, there is a reason. Find out the reason and you will understand why things are happening in your life this way. Why you are a failure if you think you are a failure. There is no such thing as failure, it's only a feedback. But if you think so, then find out the reason why things are happening in your life this way. Okay, how do beliefs develop in us? From our parents. And what do our parents do? They give us conditional love and they do destructive criticism with us. These two things they do and put conditions for us to be accepted, otherwise we will be rejected. And as we go up as adults and as seniors, this remains with us and we keep looking for someone to blame for our failures, isn't it? That's what happened with me, and I did analysis and I found out what was the reason for the events which were happening in my life. Now, what do you do to overcome this scenario? See, first is expectations are a must in our life. So expect that good things will happen for you today, tomorrow, and forever. Believe you me, when we expect our child to become something worthy in life, if you just tell him do something worthwhile in your life, that expectation itself will goad him, will push him to do something extraordinary. Having your own expectations about your performance will help you to change the quality of your life, and that itself will become a self-fulfilling prophecy.